The Christmas Chronicles 2 brings back the core cast from the original film, anchored by Kurt Russell, but a few new faces have been added to the mix. If the movie had a different ending, that would have definitely been horrible news. We all want Christmas to continue, there's no doubt about that. The sequel to 2018's The Christmas Chronicles served as one of Netflix's most anticipated holiday films for 2020. Chris Columbus, who's best known for directing the first two Home Alone films and multiple Harry Potter adaptations, has shifted from producer to director for the sequel. So today, we're going to be talking about the Christmas Chronicles 2 cast, then and now. Kurt Russell is Santa Claus. He brings life to the character of a magical figure who brings presents for people at Christmas night when they're asleep. Having begun his acting career at a young and energetic age of just 11 years old, Kurt Russell, the unquestionably handsome 69-year-old, is definitely not a stranger to our screens. Some of us might recall his hits Escape from New York, The Thing, and Vanilla Sky, not to forget the first Netflix Christmas Chronicles. It is no secret that this star loves his wine. Kurt Russell went into partnership with Ampelios to start his own label, Goldie Wines, which sells Pinot Noir and Chardonnay back in 2008. If you're thinking making wine involves nothing more than crushing grapes, then think again. But that's not the end of the story for this fascinating actor. In addition to being a winemaker, Russell is also a pilot and has an eye for detail. Marriage life? Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell boast one of Hollywood's longest lasting relationships, going for 37 years strong. But they did raise a beautiful, blended family of 4 children together. Russell does have one son named Boston from his first marriage with his ex-wife actress Susan Hubley. Together, Hawn and Russell have a son named Wyatt, born in 1986. Goldie Hawn is Mrs. Claus. Looking glamorous at 75 years old, the multi-talented actress, director, and producer, who shot to fame through her memorable performances in favorites such as Private Benjamin and Overboard, comes back to all us as Mrs. Claus. In real life, she's a great dancer in the kitchen, said her longtime partner Kurt Russell. Mrs. Claus, just as the title implies, is the wife to Santa. In Christmas Chronicles 2, she's portrayed more as a voice of reason and patience, in an always chaotic and rushed environment, elevated from the typical nagging wife to a sort of witch doctor who heals wounded reindeer and bakes exploding gingerbread cookies. With a valued net worth of $80+ million, this is a star we'll definitely be looking at. Darby Camp plays Kate Pierce. Darby Camp has quickly become one of the most compelling young actors in Hollywood. Now 13, she returns to the screen alongside Kurt Russell's Santa Claus in The Christmas Chronicles 2, a direct sequel to Clay Cates' 2018 film, with Chris Columbus taking the reins from Cates. The latest chapter in Netflix's popular holiday franchise sends Camp's character, the now 13-year-old Kate Pierce, back to the North Pole to rediscover her Christmas spirit. She also played the on-screen daughter of Reese Witherspoon in Big Little Lies. Kate Pierce is a sulky teen spending Christmas 2020 in Cancun, and clearly, an alternative universe. It's not that Kate's renowned status as a true believer in all things Christmas is in any danger. She's just in dire need of an attitude adjustment, as she's broken the cardinal rule from the classic song, "You Better Not Pout." Unfortunately for stubborn Kate, the same thing that will make her feel better, visiting the North Pole, is exactly what the sequel's villain Belsnickel needs to literally wage a war on Christmas. This is one celebrity actress to definitely watch out for. Judah Lewis plays Teddy Pierce. Judah Lewis was born on May 22, 2001, making him 20 this year. Breaking out on the part of Chris Moreno in the 2015 film Demolition, Lewis would be cast in the lead role in the 2016 horror film The Babysitter, and he had a minor role in the 2015 reboot of Point Break. Our guy loves photography and traveling, with some of the places he's been to including Australia, Thailand, and France. At the moment, it's unclear whether Judah is dating anyone, as his Instagram page is focused largely on promoting his movies and on pictures of himself, although he does occasionally feature fairly elaborate photo shoots where women are the stars. In the movie, Judah acts as the character Teddy Pierce, Kate's brother. Kimberly William Paisley plays Claire Pierce, the ever-amazing screen actress who gained recognition for her starring role in the 1991 film Father of the Bride and its 1995 sequel. Her other credits include Safe House, The Christmas Shoes, and Lucky 7. In 2018, she starred in The Christmas Chronicles 1. In the second appearance of the Netflix hit, Kimberly is a character in The Christmas Chronicles. She brings life to the mother of Teddy and Kate Pierce. At 49 years old, Kimberly Williams Paisley is married to country singer Brad Paisley. Together, they have 2 sons, William, who's 12, and Jasper, who's 10. I thought she seems like a great girl, smart and funny, and all those things that are so hard to find. That's what he said. Jazera Bruno plays Jack. You definitely have seen him on The Witches. The 11-year-old actor has been able to gain amazing success and stardom all through his still growing acting career, and all thanks to his strong conviction and determination. We shall definitely see more from this young one. The talented young man portrays and definitely brings out the character of Jack. Julian Dennison plays Belsnickel. The 18-year-old New Zealand actor booked his debut film role after a casting session was held at his school. He's not your average teenager, coming up with a lot of confidence and exuberance in all the roles that's thrown at him. He comes from a creative family, and his mom was an actor, a few uncles and aunts as well, and his grandfather was a writer. In the Christmas Chronicles 2, he plays an elfin protege turned human rival Belsnickel. According to German folklore, that dates back to at least the 18th century. Belsnickel is a foil of sorts to St. Nicholas or Santa Claus. A disheveled man dressed in tattered furs and wearing dirty clothes, often wearing a mask with a long tongue and carrying a switch. He visits homes a few weeks before Christmas to check up on children's behavior. Throughout the Christmas Chronicles 2, Belsnickel goes beyond the role of Santa's foil and is his outright enemy, waging war on Christmas by trying to steal the Christmas star that powers the entire village. In his battles with Santa, he demonstrates his knack for invention, with one scene involving a race through the skies, pitting Santa's sleigh and reindeer against Belsnickel's souped-up engine, guided by jackalotes, or jackal-coyote hybrids. Tyrese Gibson plays Bob. Best known for his roles in the movie Baby Boy and in the Fast and Furious film franchise, this ever-charming 42-year-old clearly left his mark on the Christmas Chronicles 2, bringing to life Claire's new boyfriend, Bob, joining the family for Christmas. In 1996, he made his television debut as a guest character named Daryl in a Season 4 episode of ABC's Hangin' with Mr. Cooper. 2 years after that, he released his debut album Tyrese. It peaked at the number 6 spot on the US Billboard Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart. Tyrese Gibson met Norma Mitchell, a college student from London, in 2003. They were married 4 years later. Unfortunately, they split in 2009 after a highly publicized divorce proceedings. And they have a daughter together, Shayla Sommer Gibson. In 2017, Gibson married social worker Samantha Lee. He's associated with several non-profit charitable organizations, and we definitely want to see more of this amazing character on our screens. While nearly every Santa Claus-centric movie concerns the potential loss of Christmas, arguably the fear of missing the holiday is most keenly felt in the 2020 Christmas Chronicles. Kudos to the Christmas Chronicles for expanding its own internal mythology. Santa's Village is a Christmas cheer designed like Harry Potter's Hogsmeade to the nth degree, and populated with minion-esque elves who aided Santa Claus, Kurt Russell, in the first installment. In a year when a stay-at-home Thanksgiving and potentially Christmas looked very different from what many people expected and hoped, the Christmas Chronicles 2 is like so much escapist candy. Even Belsnickel, cursed to take on human form when he committed the elven sin of developing an ego, has a knack for clever steampunk inventions that somehow fit perfectly with this Christmas village come to life. Click on one of these 2 videos on your screen, and don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification bell. See you there!